So we just finished installing the ProFlex Commander on... Oh, Caden's riding a horse. Nice.
Yeah.
Just finished putting the ProFlex Commander on the 1 Series. And I was like, you say it's pretty fun? Well, no, I take it for a spin. I was like, absolutely.
Might need to get one.
I know.
Kaylee, I think, is jealous. She's
I let her see it. Like, I let her sit in it and everything when I came over yesterday. There's a couple that are available, but you definitely have to go.
You have some air in the brakes, for sure.
Oh, okay. They're not terrible.
No, there's just, I can feel them bite, and then it still, like, pushes.
Yeah.
I think that's where it's like, it feels like there's a little bit of air there.
That's my water bottle. Don't worry about that.
It sounds good.
Yeah, I really like how it sounds. It doesn't have an annoying drone or anything in the car.
I don't think it doesn't have an exact, that's just the intake.
No, but like it does have the vibrant muffler.
Oh, okay.
So it's less quiet than normal.
Yeah, man, I guess you could hear it. Yeah, I mean, the steering is solid. What you'd expect from a BMW.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff got touched and reworked and everything.
I don't feel any play at all.
Yeah. No, this guy took very good care of it. And
is it the stock suspension, or is it?
No, this is like an OEM Plus upgrade.
You gotta give it the boot.
Oh, no.
Does it have different throttle maps, or is it?
I think so, with the
Listen to that
132. Yeah.
Like right around that 4,000, you have like a pretty cool, like, yeah, you really gotta give it the boot for the downshifts.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a bad thing, it's just, you know, every car's got its own. There we go. That wasn't bad.
Definitely easier than Rowdy.
Yeah, I like the combination, honestly, of the swung clutch and brake pedal, and then the floor-mounted throttle. Because the gas pedal goes down like this, and the brake pedal and the clutch go this way. Like, it makes it really easy to heel toe. Rowdy's, the gas pedal's floor-mounted too, so the angles are just a little... I'm still getting used to it. There's probably some dudes like, oh, that's the easiest thing in the world. That's what I'm doing, so... I mean, honestly, for me, it's been BMWs and things like Corvettes and American cars that have all the pedals swing, or, you know, so getting used to the floor mounted stuff. I mean, I've driven Porsches some, but...
Yeah, let's roll that clip in there.
Well, that was a dual. That's, yeah, I mean, I've driven those a bunch. That's a beautiful horse. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Not that I'm into horses all that much. My kids are.
Leighton will appreciate that. Yeah, and that was kind of the thing. I was like, I was, you know, when originally I was looking at stuff, I was looking at a 350, 370, and I was like, yeah, I could have it be a drift car, and it'll work really well out of the box.
Oh, I like the short wheelbase.
Yeah.
You can feel it for sure. Like, just that little, like, we're not rotating the car, but just the turn in and it follows you. Like,
it's stuff like that, like, I'm gonna enjoy this way more than I think I would have the 350 or 370. Like, 100%.
It's just a nice car. BMWs are just a nice place to be.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. That's why, like, I haven't found anything better than like an M5 for just driving around. Like, I've had some M5s. Now they just go to crap as they get old, but it's just like, man, this is a nice car to just be in, and then you can get the performance out of it. Like, this is a lot sportier than an M5, obviously. So every car you got to kind of get used to the, you know, how it revs. So you can, but it's pretty smooth as far as like when it goes in gear and the.
It's instant. Like, it grabs. Like, you don't even need to put gas in it first. You could just ease into it with the clutch, and it's perfectly fine. Yep.
Oh, it starts picking up at the end there for sure.
It goes to 7.
Well, it feels like, it was like, oh, between 4,500 and 5,500 felt a little flat, and then it's like, you actually felt as like, VTEC.
VTEC. Beamer VTEC, yes.
No, they have their, like, you could actually see the system when you had the cap out. So I don't know. BMW honestly has a lot of really cool tech with valve train stuff. So, and some of the newer ones, they actually don't even need a throttle body. because they have variable. The cam is variable valve timed, but it's also variable lift. So they have another. Basically, the way it works is the eccentric on the lifters determine. There's still a camshaft, but it's like. Do you know in like older V8s how they have your rockers will have a ratio like a 1.5 or 1.7 or 1.8? That's like how far the pivot is.
Yeah.
So basically, they can adjust that indefinitely. So they can give themselves like a 0.1 ratio, which barely opens the valve. So you literally don't even need a throttle body because the valves are just barely opening at that point in time. So it's a really cool tech, not one that you want to deal with when it stops working right. But
yeah.
It's you can get like pretty much like unlimited camshaft, variation out of it. You can have a really aggressive cam and you can have a really like mellow cam all at the same. It's kind of like free valve, if that ever really comes about, that's awesome because that's infinitely adjustable, valve actuation. And really it kind of plays off of what Formula One used to do when they actually revved high, the pneumatic valves. That's how they got 22,000 RPM out of a V8, So.
Yeah. Apparently, the new 2026 powertrains are like bad. Like they're so bad that they make less power than an F2 car, Formula 2 car. It's bad. And people are like, why don't you just put a V10 with the hybrid system? Perfect.
No, you don't need the hybrid system. No one cares about the hybrid system.
I mean, I agree, but if they're going to force us to have the hybrid system, at least put a screaming V8
it's
or V10.
Racing. Get rid of that crap. No one asked for it, and they say like, oh, well, it goes into development for the... No, it doesn't. Like, yes, okay. I mean, I know some of the technology transfers over, but like, come on, that's not going into the R&D budget of an OE right there. Like,
yeah,
just the more efficient they can make the internal combustion engine, that will help out everyone. So let's rock it back to the V10. Let them spin all the RPM they want. Whatever they develop through that to make headwaves, that's going to be better in the long run. Whether it's a no hybrid, please, on the F1. What I'm saying is, you take that tech and they made the engine 5% internal combustion, 5% more efficient. Then when an OE bolts a hybrid system to it, the hybrid system's that much more efficient. So
yeah,
that's my take on it. Oh man, a little bit of wheel spin there. That's a turtle. That's a turtle.
That is a turtle. That was straight up a turtle. That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, there's a piece of dirt in the road. No, it's a turtle.
It's fighting. I can tell the traction control is coming on. Like, not like...
That was just from the throttle. Like, where's your traction control button?
Right there, the DTC. Well, it's off now.
Now it's off. We don't need it fighting.
I have not pushed it with the traction control off, but apparently once it's off, it's off.
Well, you have to hold it down. Then it's like the full stability control is off, which you don't. Anyways, that I find, obviously it's there to like save you in instances. We're not driving the car hard enough really to need those instances.
Yeah.
But with this having the open diff, like we got that little bit of wheel spin and it kicked in, but I was using the throttle to keep the weight back on the car, so it shifts the weight forward on the car. So it's like you can manage the wheel spin by yourself. Well, anyways,
yeah,
I don't like it. I mean, on Rowdy, we're trying to get traction control set up through the Pro EFI, not because I want traction control intervening, but like so we can make it faster. It's a different kind of traction control.
Yeah, 100%.
It's going to be a torque limiting, not a cut the throttle traction control. So
yeah, well, that's where it's like the motorsports aspects of stuff,
yeah.
Right? Like that's
well, especially like in the rain, like when we did the Targa. That's why I want the traction control. I don't care when it's dry. I'll just drive the car. And I mean, yeah, if we had it set up properly when we did the LS Fest, we could have gone faster for sure. But we were having fun. People liked seeing us have fun. I mean, that's...
the way you
That's
out.
my approach. That's the hard part with being like motorsports. It's the sport part of it where you're having fun at an event, and that's what it's all about to me. You know, like if you're diehard, like I'm gonna drive the car as best as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if I screw up an apex or a shift or whatever, I'm not gonna be like all mad. You know, like whatever. Had a great time. I mean, we've been at the sharp end of every competition the car has done, anyways. To be honest, but winning, no. And sometimes you see a car that's beating you that's like way less prepped, and there's a little bit that hurts. But you're like, look, that guy or girl, honestly, is an awesome driver. They know their car super well. They know their setup super well. Like, I'm not gonna like give myself a hard time for not like beating someone. So there's so many times too, like you'll have like a super built car not doing, you know, very well, and that's literally just because the car is so much more capable than the driver, you know, or the setup isn't ideal or whatever, you know. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, people that take it too seriously, that just takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah. I mean that's why I think you and Mike, you know, work together, and why Mike is one of the sponsored drivers.
Well, I like his fun back tour thing. I might ask him if I can like not copy that, but like play off of it. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean that's kind of the whole aesthetic. I mean, I don't know if he told you this, but there was a guy at Ellis Fest. He was the green and purple Corvette, the RTS one.
Yeah.
And he has a really well set up car, and he's a very young guy. He's like 19 or something like that, which is weird to say because I'm only 26. But
I've asked this guy if he can.
Okay, this car will do it.
Guy's getting on it a little bit. There you go.
Now, it was like once it hit 7, it stops.
Yeah, that guy on the Mercedes was pushing it a little bit.
Well, and that's why we drive BMW. But there's this guy at LS Fest who was driving the RTS Corvette, and he wasn't having that really good of runs, and he was just like kind of beating himself up. And Mike just like talked with him apparently. It was just like, dude, you have such a rare opportunity that you have. Just go have fun. Like most people can't say that they get to go drive a cool car fast in a very competitive aspect. Have fun with it. And he went and did his qualifying run and scored and like just killed the track. Like just shredded the entire thing. Way better than he'd been doing all weekend. And he goes up to Mike, he's like, thank you.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Wow. I did not expect the car to do that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the difference between driver skill. Ryan has been driving for many years.
This is mint.
Dude.
Oh, this is nice.
What?
Dude.
This handles it like a dream.
I don't even know what tires you have, but
They're Yokohamas?
there you go. That was flat out around that corner.
Oh my God!
I think we exited that at text me.
Oh, he's coming back to the tech speed is so funny.
Oh yeah. This
Dude.
is awesome, man.
Yeah, I think then, yeah, we'll definitely need to like,
You definitely need to get this out to the track.
yeah, 100%. The only thing I'm concerned about is obviously the brakes, but we can fix that with track pads and bleeding the system.
Yeah,
So,
they're solid. I just definitely played them.
God, this car
This
just...
is solid, man. This is a solid car. Right?
See? Like, this was such a great buy. You wouldn't get this out of a 350 or 370.
No, I'm not saying they can't handle well, but
it's a whole different experience.
That's the BMW. I'm telling you, like it's really hard to beat having a car that's nice in like the luxury sense. Nice. I mean, I know these newer. This isn't a new one, but this is the era when they went to all plastic. You know.
Yeah.
Not ragging on your car. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah. No, of course.
But this is a lot nicer than almost any Japanese car is going to be. And it'll do this.
Yeah.
And we're on a really bumpy road right now. So it'll drive comfortable, smells like nice leather, great experience, and then you can just get on the road and throw it down a gear and just go carve up the corners, enjoy your heel toe downshifts and flip flops like that, you know, and you got all the sounds, and it doesn't need to have 700 horsepower to be fun, you know?
No, this is Like, rowdy is fun, but this is like something like
That's the problem, is you have to be in a scary realm for rowdy to be fun. Where
Yeah.
it feels pissed off, like, you know, like.
Yeah.
So. See, this is, you couldn't drive rowdy flat out on that.
No, you would if you did, you would have to
die. You would die. Yeah, listen.
You would have to change your underwear. You just don't have enough aero for that, to be honest.
Well, I was like, I'm just gonna take this corner flat.
Did you even take the Viper flat in that corner?
No, the Viper is still too fast for that, and the suspension is scary. So
Yeah.
The Viper is still more than twice as much horsepower, and it probably weighs a similar amount. So a lot more tire, but
Yeah.
the Viper handles really well, but the suspension is garbage. And like I was saying earlier, I don't think it's the design of the suspension. I think it's just, it has those BC racing coilovers, and I've had some BCs that were set up properly. That was a big bump, but still took it all right.
No, there's some bumps that I took when I was buying the car that I like got out of my seat. And the car didn't bottom out, which was insane. The car didn't bottom out and I took flight. How does that work? But also 290's ass.
Yeah, so yeah, it's hard. This thing is solid, man. The dash doesn't even rattle. Like,
Yeah.
great car.
I'm going to be the one that destroys this car.
And the shifter's got some play in it, but you know what gear you're in. It's not like, oh, I couldn't find my gear, or like, you know.
No, 100%. This is something I said I would do if I got an M3, and I want to do it on this. Those tall shifters that they have that just like notch in, I want one so bad. Just get a blue Del, like just get a blue Delrin shift knob, call it a day. I'll be the happiest guy ever. Yeah, the only thing I want to do on this car, like I said, besides the E, get the diff, upgrade the shifter.
Oh, bust out your phone. What's the content?
Huh?
What's the percentage?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Probably 9 or 10. Just...
I didn't even think about that. Oh, and I get to name it.
Yes.
Let's go. M1 minus. That's what I'm going to call it.
See, the thing is about the horsepower level of this car is you can actually drive it without doing stupid things, if that makes sense, right?
Yes.
Like any of my cars, you pass that guy in the Mercedes and you're doing tech speed before you even get by them, right? Like you're just, which is fun, but it's also like, I could go to jail right now, you know? Like it's like your foot is like, here, you're cruising, jail. Like that's just, like,
Yeah, straight to jail.
straight to jail, exactly. You know? I feel like with cars like this, it's like you can actually like row through the gears. It's not slow, but like you could enjoy like ripping on it without straight to jail. Like there is something to be said like about that, you know.
There we go. So what'd you think?
It was fun. Awesome. Wow, less than 90,000 miles.
Yeah, I just
car.
cracked 89.
I don't remember what you paid for it. I don't know what the market is on these, but this is a great car.
I paid 15 for it, and they're going up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this could easily break even or hit 20 any day of the week. It really depends on how the market feels, but
I'd buy this car all day long. Like, this is, I know Kaylee wants a manual. Like, I'm just saying, if she was looking and we saw this car, I'd be like, this is, like, I would just tell her, like, this would be a great car to buy. Very nice. Very solid. Wear is minimal. Drives great.
yeah. And it has, and the nice thing about it is, it had a lot, this is what sold me on it. It had so much maintenance records on it, and like just a ton of paperwork in the parts and everything. I was just like, there's no way. And I have like $800 worth of parts at home.
Nice.
So I have the whole rear suspension can be upgraded to M3 parts.
Mm-hmm.
And I have that for the whole rear set. I don't have anything for the front, but
Well, that's something as like BMWs, like you just replace control arms. Like that's just like a wear item. Like the bushings go bad, you replace them. So you just, yeah, if the M3 parts bolt on, just put the M3 parts on when you need, you know, when those bushings go bad. They got all these different links, and then just once they get play, you'll feel it. The wheel will shimmy, it'll do some weird things like that. And you just replace the arm, make sure the alignment's good, and yeah, rock on. So I can actually see this thing's got some camera, and I can see the reflection on that.
oh yeah, no, it definitely does.
Yeah. So maybe it's got like a slight track alignment kind of a deal. Felt great. Like you said, open diff, we felt that. But honestly, like if you're gonna go to the track with this, like it's not bad to learn with an open diff, because once you put the posi in, it's gonna step out more. So, like,
which I'm not afraid of it stepping out.
I'm just saying, getting the feel like of the limits of the car before it's doing that is.
Oh no, 100%. That
so.
the replacing the rear diff is going to be, I think, like into a year of owning the car. I really want to, like I said, if we do anything, it's this and upgrading the brakes, like the actual not the brake pads, but the not the rotors, the calipers, because they have a kit where you can upgrade to F80 brakes, and because these are 18s, it fits.
There you go.
So I might find some of those, get some steel braided lines, and then have some like.
Yeah, I mean, stainless. I would always recommend any car. And put those on my truck. You know, it's like it is an upgrade. So.
Yeah, I'm very much a handling first guy before I put any power.
Yeah, I mean this car is just not. It's not gonna make crazy. But you're not gonna put a Motec and turbos on this. It's just not. Like, you're better off getting the 135 version that has the twin turbo, motor,
and they're just making it a big single. And
it's not like, this is a very clean car. Just keep it a clean car. It's going to be a great.
Yeah, no, the next car's a Chaser, so we don't have to worry about power on this one. Chaser's going to make 5 easy. That's conservative 5, and that car will, with a 1J, it will probably on kill mode will probably make 7 or 8, but. I want to learn to drive before we start going any crazy. Yeah, well,
that's what I was saying about going to the track. Is like, you can just drive this car, and it's gonna, it can keep you in check just for the fact that you don't have a couple of those things that'll make the car faster, but will also get you in more trouble. So
yeah,
no, that's awesome. Sweet.